My nickname for those people that use a large knowledge of Judaism just to dampen the enthusiasm for Judaism is Rabbi Well Actually. And when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, the rabbis well actually have a lot of cynicism opportunities, because most of the most practiced rituals of Rosh Hashanah are relatively new. New because we've been doing this for almost 3,500 years. For example, apples and honey only make an appearance in Jewish literature just over 700 years ago. Tashlich may be a bit older, and the beloved round challah is basically a child in it's just under 400 years old. And while it is true that if you're going to be observing just one ritual this Rosh Hashanah, it probably should be listening to the call of the shofar, for which your local Chabad is likely hosting a separate shofar sounding service. Still, I wanted to bring attention to the critical Jewish principle of respecting minhagim, customs that were not explicitly instructed upon in the Torah and not even instituted by the rabbis, but rather were initiated and adopted by the people all the way up to relatively modern times. Leaving aside the fact that if you would cut away all the customs from Jewish holiday observance, those holidays would become borderline unrecognizable. White clothing on Yom Kippur, dancing with the Torah on Simchat Torah, dreidels on Hanukkah, almost everything about Tu B'Shvat, costumes on Purim, Afikoman shenanigans, almost everything about Lag BaOmer, and dairy on Shavuos are all in the family of minhagim, customs. But beyond that, the Rebbe taught that in a relationship, some of the greatest acts of service are the ones that one side of the relationship does not need to instruct the other side about. Rather, in a healthy relationship, needs are recognized without being articulated, and expressions of love can go off script. So it is with Jewish customs. Conscientious and deep Jews struck up certain practices, and those practices were appreciated and later adopted by their wider community. So in some ways, these customs reflect a depth, passion, and vibrancy not found elsewhere.